Good morning, people. I know you're not there yet, but I'm talking to you if you're just opening the video. Voila. Oops, no, that's not. Delete. Wait, okay. Copy, paste. Hello, Inna. Inna's in the house. Let's see who's crossing over. It seems as though 10 o'clock is not the moment this Wednesday. Morning. Let's see. Okay, Inna, you're here. Anybody else on their way? If anybody's out there, go ahead. Hello, Saskia and Inna. And okay, people are crossing over. Let's see. Nina. All right. All righty. All right. All right. Thank you, Nina. Okay. So, let me just lift the screen a little bit in my Pilates studio, in my online Pilates studio. So funny. Somebody else crossed over. Alrighty. Okay, who's coming? Okay, great. Great people. Good morning, good morning. Okay, let's stand. Let's take a small base, returning to our small and modest base. Bring the feet together. And you know the protocol. Here we're just going to give ourselves a moment to narrow into our feelings, our sensations in the body. How do we feel? How does it feel and how do we feel? Let's say we scan the entire system, physical, emotional, mental, with our eyes closed and the weight just going down into the feet and through the floor. No opposition in the body. Really observe how the body feels, how you feel this moment. And then for the next minute or so, let's narrow into the sensations around the nostrils and the upper lip with the oxygen coming in and the air coming out. So narrow into your breath and the sensation of that moving around the upper lip and the nostrils. Now, let's bring a little bit of gradual opposition in the body. Let's start with the crown of the head. Open your crown and then try and lengthen the crown up towards the 10th floor of your building. Yeah, through your roofs. And then push also with the feet, the toes and the heels and the entire foot, left and right, so that you lengthen your knees so the legs become more firm. And then soften once again, release, gradually sinking. And then reconnect with this oppositional pull, gradually pulling the crown towards the sky, pushing the feet into the floor. And then again, softening, sinking. And then again, pull the crown, push the feet. Now keep this oppositional pull for a moment. Roll your thighs in, and then pull the fingertips down towards the floor. And at the same time, lengthen the crown even more. Okay, and then from here, we'll go directly to the mat. Down to the knees. I'm going to place the knees together, the feet slightly apart. I'm going to take the calves away, and I'm going to have a seat. Now, if you have pain in your knees, or if this is an uncomfortable situation, you can also just sit directly on your feet. From here, I'm going to take the hands just comfortably placed, and I'm going to take a moment to exhale and isolate the movement of the belly button going into the back and the pelvic floor lifting. So I replenish with my inhalations and I isolate the movement between the pelvic floor and the belly button with my exhalations. Hollow out the belly and connect the pelvic floor with that hollowing movement. It's a movement synchronized with the breath. Let's lengthen the arms forward, parallel to the ground. And then let's intertwine the fingers, invert the hands. The inner hands or the insides of the hands are like a book. Open the hands. And then from here, press your thumbs together. And from the pressing of the thumbs, stretch the elbows and roll your shoulders deeply outwardly. Nina, my English is getting worse and worse in confinement with French speakers. And then we're going to go up with an exhalation. Now, roll your shoulders open from the pressure between the thumbs. Lengthen your elbows. And then start lifting the inner hands, the book of your inner hands, up to the ceiling. Roll the shoulders open. Open your armpits. Yeah, feel the movement of the shoulders and the collarbone. Feel the movement of the skin of the chest and the skin that covers the ribs. And then start taking the book and the arms a little bit further back. Yeah, opening even slightly a bit more. And with that, release the chin slightly down so that the back of the neck softens. Still pressing the thumbs together, roll the shoulders open, and then come forward again. And then release the fingers. And then take the opposite crossing, yeah? The one that feels a bit awkward. Invert once again. Press the thumbs together. With an exhalation, let's go up with the inside of the hands going through the 10th floor. Press the thumbs together and roll the shoulders out, and then lengthen your elbows and lift the inside of the hands towards the ceiling. Stretch up. Soften the back of the neck. Open, open, open. And then from here, bring the arms down again. And then release. And then take one hand down, one hand and arm goes up. Take the elbow behind the head. You can encourage it with the other hand. Yeah? Really pull. And then from here, place that hand in the middle of the back or wherever you can reach. Then the opposite arm is going to go out and away. I'm going to roll the shoulder deeply in and I'm going to swing it back and I'm going to try to connect the fingers or the whole hand with the other hand. And then from here, I'm going to press my head gently into that back elbow and open that side of the chest and the armpit and the shoulder. And then release that. This arm will go again down and away. Lift the opposite arm. Lift the shoulder into the ear. Cross behind the head. Use the other hand to adjust the elbow a little bit more. Take that hand behind the middle of the back. Opposite arm goes out and turns in at the shoulder socket. And then swing the arm back, take the finger or the whole hand, yeah? And then press gently with the back of the head into that elbow. And at the same time, lengthen the elbow up towards the ceiling. And breathe. And release. Now, from here, I'm going to turn profile. I'm going up into all fours. I'm going to just take a moment to tuck the toes under, and I'm going to sit back onto my heels, and I'm going to come up. And again, the weight is going to sink down into the metatarsals, opening the metatarsals. Now here, again, lift the pelvic floor, take the belly into the inner back. Inhalation to replenish. Exhalation to hollow and connect with the pelvic floor. Inhalation. Exhalation. With your inhalations, think of lifting the belly this morning. Lift the belly even more in. Exhalation, hollow. Inhalation. Saskia, I know it's not comfortable with the feet, so you can change the position. Now from here, take the head forward. Come back into your all fours. Lengthen your backs. Again, same task. Hollow the belly, lift the pelvic floor. Exhalation, hollow. Now, whilst this is happening, think about pulling the crown away from the tailbone and the tailbone away from the crown. Last exhalation, let's lift the knees slightly off the ground. Be firm in your hands and wrists. Bring the fingers in. Cup the hands. So you're lifting the inner hands. Now, with 10 times, exhalation, hollow the belly, round the lower back with the pubic bone going towards the belly button. Inhalation, open the lower back. Exhalation, curl slightly. Be careful, inna, exhalation. You can also take the knees down, inna. Exhalation. Or you can stay with the first task, inna. Exhalation. That means without the curling. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Now let's lower the knees, lengthen the back. Now, exhalation, roll the belly in, bring the pelvic floor up, roll the pubic bone up to the belly button, and now take the roundness into the shoulder blades and rib cage. Lift and open. Round the back. And then let's take the inversion. We'll release the rib cage and we'll connect a sphere over our backs with the top of the head lengthening up in a curve towards the tailbone. And coming back. And now from here, let's move into a plank position. Hands go a little bit more forward. Yeah, I'll bring the pubic bone forward. Yeah, For a moment, let's lift the feet. And now from here, lengthen the elbows. Exhalation, same thing. Lift the pelvic floor, hollow out the belly. Repeat. Lift the pelvic floor. Hollow out the belly. Let's take 3 more times. Repeat. Repeat. Last time. Repeat. Now tuck the toes under, lift the knees, find your plank. Yes, from here, lengthen one leg. Let's take 5 times. Bring the knee in. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Twice more. Last time. Come back. Take the opposite leg out and away. Exhalation. 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 Twice more. Exhalation. Last one. Exhalation. Place the foot, bend the knees, and then come down, open the knees slightly. Yeah. Bring the feet together, and then come into child pose. Look forward and then release the head. Now, let's come back into a plank, re-tuck the toes under, move into your triangular asana. This is a yogic stretch. Joseph Pilates was also practicing yoga, and a lot of those exercises on the reformers, on the apparatus, are using this position. From here, release the head, open behind your legs, lift the kneecaps. Stretch through the arms, and like the beginning of the arm and shoulder work, roll the shoulders open. Now press the heels of the hands into the floor and lengthen your backs from the heels of the hands. And breathe. And now from here, we'll efficiently turn ourselves around, separate the feet, lengthen the spine. Inhalation, lengthen up. Exhalation, round back, roll across the sit bones. Find this alpine lake between the head and the knees, in the depths of the curve. Inhalation. Exhalation. Hollow out the belly even more. Come forward with the head. Inhalation, lift up. And so forth a few times more. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Now from here, stretch your legs forward. Come forward with the arms. Pull, and now let's try and open the legs slightly more. If you reach your feet, great. If you can't, take the elbows. But pull yourselves forward, even the chin. Pull the chin forward. Open behind the legs even more. Pull, lengthen. And then just hang over for a moment. And then coming up, rebend one knee at a time. Let's walk down the thighs. From here, we'll go directly into a supine curl. So knees bent, feet apart, align the knees. I'm going to press into the floor with my arms. I'm going to lift up. Now I'm pulling my knees forward. I'm going to sink the chest. I'm going to sink further to the fourth, the third, the second, and first button, releasing all the way down. I'm going to lift up again. Pull forward, exhalation, roll through the back. Inhalation. Exhalation. Now from here, lift the rib cage, make an arc in the middle of the back. Yeah, a little tunnel for a mouse to run through. And then bring the ribs back down and into the floor. Lift one knee. Lift the opposite knee. Balance here for a moment in the middle of the pelvis. Actually, let's use the hands. Release the knees forward so that you have this feeling of the back of the pelvis spreading and connecting with the floor. Now let's just give a few moments to hollow and connect with the pelvic floor with this placement of the long neutral spine. Hollow out the belly, lift the pelvic floor. Repeat. Belly button goes down. Now from here, let's keep that balancing point in the back of the pelvis. Let's keep that neutral spine. Connect the heels. Let's lift the arms up to the ceiling. From here, let's take an exhalation. Take the arms back behind you. Frame the head. Inhalation, let's lift the head and arms. Exhalation, let's stay there, releasing the shoulders and hollowing. Inhalation back. Now use the exhalation to come up. Repeat. Exhalation. Repeat. Hollow out the belly, lift the pelvic floor. Repeat. Now connect the knees. Take the arms to one side, knees to the other. Let's exhale and wrap the arms around that thigh. Repeat on that side. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. 3 of 5 times. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. 5th time. Carry your knees to the other side. Squeeze a lemon between the knees. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Last time. Exhalation. Inhalation. Come back down. Hug your knees. And breathe. Let's go directly into hundreds now. Let's extend all at one point together the legs and round up into your C curve. Inhalation. Exhalation. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come back and breathe and enjoy just a small pause. Also take notice of how the body is feeling at this point, how you are feeling. Now take care of the back, all of you, take care of the back. I'm going to lengthen immediately the legs down, I'm going to extend them. I'm going to take the hands into the small of the back. Yeah. I'm going to roll the head up. Inhalation, exhalation. Push with the hands round the back. Take the arms forward. Stretch your legs. Now, bring the rib cage to the wall behind you. And then lay the back into the floor, framing the head. Return with the hands beneath the small of the back. Inhalation. Exhalation. A little more fluid with the arms coming forward. Inhalation back with the rib cage. And exhalation. Return with the arms. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Now, use the idea of carrying a ball. Let's take the ball up. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation. Last one. Inhalation, exhalation. From here, let's lengthen the spine, open the legs. Am I still in the frame? Yes, I am. Strong flexion in your ankles. Pull the toes back, stretch the knees. If you're hyperextended be careful. You don't have to stretch the knees 100%. From here, lengthen the back up. In a parallel, let's go down, bringing the rib cage back, framing the face. Now soften your shoulders. Yeah? Press the calves into the floor. Yeah? Vincent, je pense que tu es là. Levez les bras, plus, encadré. Ça demande plus d'un effort. Expiration. Okay, from here, bring the knees up. Lengthen the legs to the ceiling. Strong mermaid tail, arms pressing into the floor. Take the legs forward, exhalation over. My legs are parallel to the floor. Lift the back skin. Inhalation open. Exhalation roll down. Circle in the hip socket. Connect the legs. Exhale. Inhalation. Roll down. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Now keep the opening. You know the protocol. Over with the heels. Strong lengthening legs. Connection. Exhale, roll down. Inhalation. Exhalation. Connection. Roll down. Inhalation. Exhalation. Exhalation, roll down. Bend your knees. Be here for a moment. Let's prepare for leg circles. We want to anchor in certain areas. Arms are an anchor. One right leg is an anchor. Left leg floats up to the ceiling. Now, please distinguish the anchoring points: standing leg, belly, arms. And then for the rest, release. And if you feel strong in the belly, then it can be your main anchor and your arms can actually be free. Actually, let's bring the arms for another challenge. Let's bring the arms up to the ceiling. Now sink the shoulders down so that you're not reaching up. Sink. Yeah? Now, let's take 10 circles. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change directions. Inhalation, exhalation. Eight, 9. Okay, bend the knee. Let's find those anchors on the opposite sides. Bring the leg down. Press the arms into the floor or release them. Extend the leg. Now, I'm making sure also that I feel this spaciousness between the leg and the belly and the ribs, yeah? From here, press the standing leg down. Balance out the pelvis 10 times inside. Change directions. Inhalation, exhalation. 2. 9th, 10th. Okay, let's use this knee as a leverage. Connect and roll up to your balance. Okay, now just to get into a really clear, good balance, let's lengthen the legs, drag the feet in without your mat. That's already a trick. From here, lift the feet and be on the front tips of the sit bones. Yeah, and now from here, lift the belly, round the belly back, bring the upper spine and chest and head into the curve. Now just take a few moments here, balancing. Inhalation, lift the belly in. Exhalation, take the belly even more deeply in. Inhalation, lift the belly. Exhalation, hollow even more deeply. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Now with your in-breath, inhalation, excuse me, I do not want to say in-breath. Inhalation back. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Repeat. Exhalation. Balance. Take the elbows onto the knees. Inhalation back. Exhalation. Keep that connection between the pressure of the elbows pressing into your knees. Last time. From here, let's go into single leg stretch. And easily. 7 and 8. Double leg stretch. Let's open into a crescent moon. Lift the chest. And inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Come back, lower the head. Let's take scissors. Take just above the calf. Pull away, cut. Release down. Double leg lower and lift with the hands behind the sacrum. Let's lengthen the legs. Let's open them. Now, a fierce lengthening of the heels towards the ceiling, a fierce flexion. Now lift the heads, lift the chest. Inhalation down, exhalation. Twice more. Bend the knees. Let's take a version of crisscross. Open your knees, feet into the mats. Let's bring the hands overlapped behind the base of the neck and head. First off, merge your feet with the floor. Yeah, so connect the feet with the mat. Yeah, that's an anchor point. Belly is also an anchor point. Now, from here, lift the elbows slightly off the ground. Roll your chest and head up. Twist to one side. Now direct your elbow to the outside exhale of that knee. Inhalation, stay up into your C curve, inside the two knees. Exhalation, outside, inside, and lower. Same thing on the opposite side. I'm even going to change the overlapping of my hands. Let's see what that feels like. Behind the base of the neck and head, I lift the elbows. Now lift into your C curve. Use an exhalation. Inhalation to twist. Outside, a little back, inside. And lower. Now, from here, we'll lift one leg while we'll lift the other leg, and then we'll rock forward. Stretch the legs. We'll take 5 spine stretches. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Like a palm tree in a hurricane. Inhalation. And exhalation. I'm thinking of Grace Jones right now. That corporate cannibal song and that hurricane song. She's so strong and she's so flexible. In the mind and in the body. Inhalation. Let's put some grace in our face. Inhalation. Last one, and go further forward, round, pull the belly back, and inhalation. Because we are sort of intermediate to advanced students, let's take the open leg rocker, balancing first. Actually, let's bring the legs down. Let's lift one leg at a time, lifting and extending. Hands are on the inside, folks. Sorry about that. Inhalation. I had so much grace in my face, I didn't know where I was. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. The legs are as wide as your mat's maximum and not more. Inhalation. Exhalation. Last time, inhalation. Exhalation. Now, stay forward on the sit bones. Lift the feet slightly. Open the chest. Round the belly into the back. Blossom. Open both legs. Find your balance. Situate yourselves between both sit bones. You may also have this going on, a chain beneath the crease of the knees. Otherwise, let's lift up. Now let's open the chest. Balancing more forward on the sit bones. Now let's rock back. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. exhalation, inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation. Let's bring the legs together. We'll take corkscrew. Let's bend the knees. Follow me. Let's roll down. We'll circle to the left. Exhalation, up with the legs and the tailbone. Inhalation, down the right side, up the left and high. Repeat. Inhalation. Lift the tailbone. Make a loop and then take your feet through it. Inhalation. Exhalation. Last time. Inhalation. Or times. Exhalation. Last one. Up, 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 up. Bend the knees and rock forward. Okay, from here, we'll take the saw, legs as wide as your mats. Open the arms, stretch the belly up, twist. Now, I'm going to roll the back shoulder in like I'm doing the crawl in the swimming pool, but my pelvis is anchored, and I'm going to pull 3, 2, 1. Inhalation. Roll the back shoulder in. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Find the elasticity, people. Flexibility. Exhalation. Suppleness. Inhalation, exhalation. One more on either side. Exhalation. And twisting. From here, directly into a plank. Open the feet. Protect your back once you get down. Stretch your ankles. Press the pubic bone in. We'll take a baby version of the swan dive. Pull your elbows down. Yeah, feel that. Pull the elbows down towards your mat. Push the pubic bone in. Lift the belly. Inhalation, lift. Now I'm going to lift my hands and rock forward. Catch myself. Repeat. Twice more. And lower. Bring the sit bones back to the heels. Bring the body forward again. A low plank. One hand takes one fist. Tuck the toes under. Low plank. 8 alternating leg lifts. And lifting 1. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now lower the pubic bone. Yeah? Come into your sphinx. Now I'm grounding my pubic bone. I'm rolling my thighs, the back of my thighs out. So pubic bone is engaged with the mat. Now I'm going to swing, point, lower. Opposite, flexion, point, lower. Single leg kicks. Duck, duck. Now when I lower the leg, I lift the belly. Inhalation. Exhalation, lift the belly. Exhalation. Last time. Now, from here, lower down. Take your hands behind the middle of the back. Take one wrist with one hand. You can turn your face to the camera because we're going to take double leg kicks. Now, this is a triple swing. Ground the pubic bone. Protect your back. We have both legs, flexion, extension, flexion. Now connect and coordinate. Lower the legs, lift and open your chests. Change the face. 1, 2, 3. Simultaneously opening and lowering. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. And inhalation. And exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. And release. From here, I'll ask you just to do a horizontal hula dance. Not lifting. You're just wobbling the pelvis back and forth. And now tuck the hands under. Let's bring the bodies back. Round once again. We'll take a shell stretch. From here, you'll take your hands in between the calf and the thigh. Have a seat. Your hands are trapped. Okay, open elbows and round. Pull the elbows open, lift the belly. And now release the hands. Now from here, let's intertwine the fingers and open. Actually, I'll come a bit forward. Let's just open the chest. From here, let's take advantage of the shape. Let's walk back and stretch the thighs. Now I'm wanting to sink the pelvis down. You don't want to lift it. You want to release the pelvis. Pull the elbows back. And let's give ourselves a moment so that we can find the release, because it's not immediate. Okay, let's come back. Let's lift up. Yeah? Now, even though my knees are apart, I'm still thinking about pulling into the center line. So my knees and lower legs are well grounded, but I'm pulling the insides of the thighs together. Okay? From here, take the arms forward. This is about expanding the chest, as if you were pressing through water. Find your balance. And inhalation, exhalation. Now lean slightly forward. Keep lifting the belly. Lean slightly forward. Okay. From here, let's efficiently turn ourselves around. We'll take a neck pull front. So that demands an open, parallel positioning of the legs. The arms, overlapping hands behind the base of the neck and head. The elbows come forward, and I can feel this lovely stretch in the back of my neck. I'm going to lean back slightly, still placing the weight on both sit bones. I'm going to round, exhaling. Inhalation here. Now with my exhalation, I'm going to bring my nose between my knees. Inhalation. Slightly leaning back. Exhalation. Now, as your belly goes down, you round the neck in. Inhalation. Exhalation. Hollow. Inhalation. Open. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Open. Exhalation. Now pull the belly in with your inhale. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation a little bit lower. Inhalation, pull the belly in. Exhalation. Coming up. Okay, from here we'll take shoulder bridge. Let's bend the knees. Let's come down with the back. From here, as wide as the hips, arms serving the balance. Okay, just for extra credit, actually we'll go up with the pelvis and then up also with the forearms. Now balance by pushing the biceps and triceps of your upper arm into the floor. Now lift the pelvis. Now lengthen one leg up 6 times. Inhalation, flexion, exhale. 6. Now take the leg into the line of the opposite thigh. Fold it down. Transfer the weight in between 2 legs. Fortify your balance. Lift the pelvis. Lengthen the opposite leg up. Flexion down. Exhalation. Take the leg in line of the opposite thigh. Fold it in. And come down. Let's roll to the side. Again, we'll balance with the forearm in a clear line forward so that this side is well lifted. Yeah? Now establish that length. Bring the legs forward. Now my back is in line with the line of my mat. My legs are shooting forward 45 degrees. I'm taking this arm, folding it behind the neck and head with the hand supporting the neck. Now from here, elongate and lift. We'll go swinging forward in breath, inhalation, exhalation. And inhalation, exhalation. And third, and fourth. And 5th time, we're going to go into the stretch. We'll go back, fold, and release, surrender. Now bring that arm back around. You're setting your balance back up. Yes, bring the leg forward and out. Roll the thigh open. Press this bottom leg down. Lengthen here, not rounded. Lengthen up. Now we have inhalation, exhalation. Develop. Invert. Inhalation, exhalation. In, X, in, X. Last one, X. Now, roll the thigh in, circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, from here, let's take the leg forward, bend it, and through, and bring it forward with a strong flexion. Bring the foot high, bend it. This is the bicycle, back, and so forth. Forward, and back, and forward, and back. Last time, forward, and back. Now let's bring it forward, down, bend, forward, down, and forward, down. Last time, and forward. Now, from here, take that leg with this arm going into the knee. Stretch. Inner thigh stretch. Take the ankle. Open that hip socket. Now, I want to have the sensation. You can take your hand and press the hip down. Yeah? so that it's placed over the opposite hip that's on the ground. Then from here, I'll take again the ankle. Opposite leg goes into the line of the mat, into that flat, straight line with the same line as the spine. Lift the leg, inhalation. Circle up. Circle back. Okay, from here, join the two legs. Take this hand down into the floor. Bring the legs forward. Yeah? Let's take this again. Try to be stacking the hip over the hip, the shoulder over the shoulder. Bottom leg goes down a bit. Strong flexion in both ankles. Exhale, lift. Bottom leg. Only bottom leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good people. Okay, I think you've made it. Roll onto your bellies. Let's take the hands underneath the forehead. From here, open the knees slightly. Bend the knees. Flexion in your ankles. We'll take a little time to strengthen the buttocks. Yeah. From here, protect the back. Ground the pubic bone. Lift the heels to the ceiling slightly. The knees will come up. Exhale. Inhalation. Exhalation, lift the belly, lower the knees. Inhalation. From here, release the legs. Let's come back, round yourselves. And we'll take the other side. Efficiently coming into the balance first. Alignment with the lines of your mats. Bring the legs forward. Lengthen this side. You see, notice I'm making this one long diagonal line. Hand behind the head, elbow coming forward. Hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. And we swing. Ba and da and ba and ba and ba and ba and. Last time, and we swing the leg back, fold, and surrender, as my Isadora Duncan teacher used to say. Surrender. Let's come back with that arm. Let's find that balance again. Bring the leg forward. Balancing on this forearm. Lengthen. Now turn the thigh open. Exhalation. Hip over hip, people. Point up. Flex down. Fourth time. Fifth time. Now develop. Bend. Extension. Flex. Invert the action. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation. Let's take leg circles. Turn the thigh in 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, from here, let's bring the leg forward, bicycle back. Actually, no, it's here bending. No, yes, and flexion and bend in this sense. Third time, bring the foot forward, bend, extend. Fourth time. And bend, extend. Fifth time. Bend, extend. Let's invert that. Bring the knee forward. Bend, extend. Carry it back. And bicycle. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Last time. Inhalation. Develop now. Hook the arm under. Extend and bend. And fourth. Last one. And now open that hip. Take the hand under. Actually, before you do that, let's lengthen that top hip down. Then take the ankle. Carry the leg into the line of the mat. Exhalation up. Circle up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg up. Join the two legs. Bring the legs forward. Hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. Balancing. And bottom leg goes down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. Bend the knees. Let's roll down for a moment. We'll take teaser. Let's bring the knees together. Frame your heads, faces. Lengthen one leg only. Now go into your standing leg. Press it down. Hollow out the belly, empty your lungs. Inhalation, come up with the arms and the head. Arms in the same line as the leg. Exhalation, you can use your thighs to come up. Inhalation, frame the face. Exhalation, roll down. Inhalation. Use the thighs or not. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Change legs. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation, frame. Soft shoulders, exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Third time. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Bring the knees in. Bask in the pause. Now, use the thighs inside to roll up. Now, I'm going to take one buttocks and sit bone with one hand, and then the other buttocks and sit bone with the other hand. I'm balancing on my elbows. I'm going to develop the legs up. Now, from here, I'm going to make a small circle and to the opposite direction. And it's actually a half a circle. And once more on the other side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhalation. Bend the knees. Lengthen. Come up to sitting. From here, I will go back into a plank. Let's swim. Let's lower. Extend the arms. Left leg and, Right leg and left arm, lift, lift the chest, pull, lower, opposite side. Right arm, left leg, lift, also the chest. Now lift your bellies, push the pubic bone down. Pubic bone is grounded, back is long. And let's swim from here. Lift left arm, right leg, lift the chest and head. Look down and forward, and change and breathe. And release. Leg pull front, hands behind, beside the chest. Tuck the toes under in one go. Up. Now lift one leg, pull back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull the leg forward. Change it. 3, 2, 1, and forward. And 1, 2, 3, and forward. And 3, 2, 1, and forward. Once more on the other side. And 3, 2, 1, and forward. Last time. 1, 2, 3, and forward. Okay. Bend the knees. Let's take mermaid. Knee over knee this morning. Take the bottom ankle, knee over knee. Now, squeeze the knees together. Press a lemon. Lift this arm up. Now, lift the shoulder into the ear. And now, we're going to round over. Inhale. Exhalation. Pull this side in and up. And going over. Inhalation. Exhalation. Can we balance? And from here, let's take the other side immediately. Knee over knee. Take the bottom ankle. Lift this arm. Bring the shoulder into the ear. Press the head into the arm. Inhalation. Exhalation, balance. Lift the opposite side of the flank, the rib cage. Inhalation. Exhalation. Okay, from here, let's bring the legs forward. Let's cross the legs. Bring the flesh of the buttocks away. Bring the hands between 4th and 5th, which is basically solar plexus and sternum plate. Yeah. From here, take the dagger of your fingers forward. High, long diagonal with the spine, from the tailbone to the top of the head. Open the arms in the line of the spine. Diamond fingers. Now, lift your bellies as you exhale. Lift your bellies as you inhale. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Five, 6, 7, 8. Come back. Roll the shoulders in and open. Another chance to expand the chest. Add the head and change, and change, and change, and change, and change. And last 2 times. And now I'm going to change here just to come forward. Bring the hands together. Intertwine the fingers. Pull down. I'm pressing my forearms and wrists and hands into the middle. Now from here, hug a tree. Open the door. Open and expand your chest. And from here, hug a tree round the back. Take the nose forward. Open. Come back to vertical. I'll show you profile. And round. I open the gate of my hands. Nose goes forward like a seal. Open and high arch back. And come up. And last time. Open. Open and okay, from here, we're in a cross position. Let's take the feet with both hands. We'll take a version of the seal. We have both feet. We're balancing on our sit bones. We'll go back and forward. Now take the head forward. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Change the crossing. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. Exhalation. And now from here, take your knees forward. Yeah, stretch again the tops of the thighs. Take one arm over. Take the next arm over. Walk back with the legs. Find your plank. Push-up series. Find a triangle. Sink the heels into the sand. Walk the hands in. Roll up. My feet are apart. Exhalation. Walk out. 1, 2, 3. Bend. Push. Bend. Push. Bend. Push. And come back. And 1, 2, 3. And roll up. Roll up. Walk out. 1, 2, and bend. Triangle. Kiss the knees. Roll up. Last time. And bend. Come back. Now hang out here for a moment. Try to sink the heels down. You can bring your hands more in. And then from here, just release the head down. Strong kneecap lifting. Yeah, lift the kneecaps so that you're stretching behind the leg. Now walk the feet in. Bend the knees a little. Release down. And just be here. Bend the knees a bit more deeply. Stretch the legs completely. Bend a little bit more deeply. Stretch. Bend, cross the arms, hug yourselves. Bring the elbows in towards the center. Roll up. Now, strong with the legs. Take the hands behind you. Take the intertwining of the fingers. Go to a flat back. From here in this flat back, strong with the legs. Yeah, kneecaps are actively lifting up. Then take the arms perpendicular as much as possible, looking forward. Now, lift the arms and shoulders, and then take the chest down a bit. Yeah, and lift the shoulder girdle. Look up with the eyes. And come up. Interlace with the opposite crossing, the awkward feeling one. Open the shoulders. Come forward into your flat back. Lift the arms. Now look forward. Sink the chest down a bit and lift the shoulders. And come up. Return to the position that we began in. Soft bodies. Small, modest base. Again, scan the body. Just check in with all of the sensations and feelings. Physical, mental, psychological. Emotional. Thank you for this morning. I hope you got something out of that. I'll wish you all a beautiful day. Thanks for joining. Take care.